Good morning, students, and a warm welcome to each one of you for today's online session. Students, as per your English paper pattern of 80 marks, 10 marks are allotted for language study, which is divided into three parts, that is, simple questions, middle level questions, and challenging questions. Today, we will discuss about it in detail as you have very few simple type of questions in your workbook. I will be giving a set of questions which you will practice for your unit test. So, let's see what type of questions you can get in first set of questions, that is simple questions. This will be a kind of revision as you have already studied such type of questions in your earlier standard. I want each one of you to write down the questions and practice for unit test. Students, you can write it down in the grammar book. That will be better, so it will be remaining with you throughout the year. So, requesting you to take your grammar notebook, your pen, and write down the simple challenging questions, that is set 1 for your practice. Students, see on your screen, that is language study simple activities. Now these are the set of questions that you are going to get. So there will be options, and out of that you have to attempt any 4 questions. Now see the first one, write 2 compound words of your own. Second one is pick out an infinitive. Third one is punctuate the following. Fourth, find hidden words from the given word. Fifth, make a meaningful sentence by using the given phrase. Sixth one, spot the error and rewrite the correct sentences. Seventh one is identify the type of sentences. Eighth, complete the word chain of noun, verbs or adjectives. Ninth one is form present participles, past participles in which the last letter is double. This you have in the first unit that we did. And the 10th one is arrange the following words in alphabetical order. So 10 sets of questions. But today we are going to focus on the second one, that is pick out an infinitive, punctuate the following sentences. That is the third one. Sixth one, spot the error and rewrite the correct sentences. Seventh one, identify the types of sentences which we have already done. And the 10th one, that is arrange the following words in alphabetical order. Now one by one I will give you a set of questions for practice. Now there will be 3 options for it, as you have objective types of questions for your unit test. So you just have to click when you are doing your exam. But on the screen now here, you will get 3 options, and out of that one is going to be correct. Is that clear, students? Yes. So we will proceed further and start with the first set of questions. Now see on your screen, students, right? Question number 1 I have given, spot the error and correct the sentences, right? Now I want, as I am reading out the sentence, you are supposed to write the sentence in your grammar notebook, right? Okay, otherwise you can pause the video and write down. I want you to do this revision. See the first one, student. Everyone were amazed at the good health of the survivors. Okay, so I have given you the answer for this. So everyone was amazed at the good health of the survivors, right? Now in the exam I will give you 3 options, like everyone wasn't amazed, or everyone are amazed, or everyone it amazed, in that way. So you have to click at the right option where the answer of that sentence is correct. Okay, right? So this is the answer for the first one. Now see the second sentence here. They was dropped off at the door. Right? Now that is not correct. So again here, in the same way, 3 options will be given and you have to click at the right option. So this sentence, the right correct answer will be there in the 3 options. That is, they were dropped off at the door. So you have to click on that. See the third one. Great heroes on both sides is killed. And what is the correct answer for that? Great heroes on both sides were killed. See, students, write down and take these sentences. If you want the answers, you can write down the answers and take 2 so that it will remain. So you are just going to revise before your exam. See on your screen, students, I have given you 2 more sentences, right? Now this you will have to do it on your own so that you can get a practice of it. Now see the first sentence. As I read, I hope you write it down in your notebook. There is 7 types of sea turtle on the world. So this is incorrect sentence. So you have to write the correct sentence, right? So what will be the answer? What is incorrect there? Yes, is. So how are you going to write down this answer? I'll just discuss this answer, students. Then you have to write it on your own. So there are 7 types of sea turtles. Turtle is there. So you have to write turtles. Then on the world, no. What will come here? In the world. Okay. So this is the answer. So you write down the answer and practice it. Right? You are going to get, again I'm telling you, 3 options. Out of that you have to click on one and submit your answer. Second one. Going to the second one. I wished I had a robot to make my bed. Right? So in this way, the first one I told you how to find and how to rewrite the correct sentence. So this, students, at least one, do it on your own. See question number 2 on the screen, students. And what is the question? Punctuate the following sentences. Now here also you will get the question and you will get 3 options. Out of that, 1 will be correct, 2 will be wrong. So you have to select the correct option and then submit your answer, right? And for that, you should know about the punctuation mark. See the first one here. Now she went up to her and said, "Good morning, Jenny." Now see the answer that is given here. Now S is small, the starting letter of the sentence. So that is changed into the capital. Went up to her and said. After that, comma, and what is said is put into inverted commas. That is good morning. Now G is capital, morning, then again comma, and it's the name of a person. So J is capital of Jenny. You have closed the inverted commas and put a full stop. So this becomes the correct answer for the sentence that is given for you to punctuate, right? So as I told you, 3 options, you have to select the option, right, students? Yes, as I am reading out the sentences and the answers for you, I hope you are writing down the sentences and the answers. Going on to the second sentence. Now see what is the second sentence on your screen, students, here. You must concentrate on your studies. Advise the teacher. See the answer. Into inverted commas, you have to write what the teacher said. Y is capital. You must concentrate on your studies, comma, close the inverted commas. Advise the teacher. You have to put the full stop. So this is the correct punctuation for the second question or the correct answer. Write down, students, and take. Okay. Moving on to the third one, that is, we entrusted the project to the forest department. Right? So here it is not given the words that are said by a person, by teacher. Okay. So what is punctuated there? V. W is small. So that you have to write it capital, because starting later of the sentence, then entrusted the project to the F. F is capital here of forest, and D is capital of department, and you have to put a full stop, right? So you will get such type of questions in the unit test where 3 options will be given, 2 will be wrong, 1 will be correct. You have to select and click on that. Okay. Now see on your screen, students, 2 more sentences are given where you will have to punctuate it on your own, and this I have given for you for practice. Now see the fourth one. Why do I have to make my bed and do work? And the fifth one that is given, the sentence, he studied at the J.J. School of Arts in Mumbai. So as we have done the earlier 3 and discussed, so apply the same rules here, and the punctuations, put it at the right place and complete the answers. Now see the next set of questions on the screen, students, and the next question, that is, arrange the following words in alphabetical order. Now this you have already done in your earlier classes, and you know what rules are to be applied when you are doing this. But once again, as a revision. Now see the first one. There are 4 words given here, that is eggs, turtle, shallow and surprise. Right? So we are arranging that in alphabetical order. So what will come first here? The answer is there on your screen. Students, write down the questions and take. So what is the answer here? E. So E, that is eggs. After that, it is S. S-H-A. Right? So that will be the next word. Then we come to surprise. S-U. So S-U-R-P-R-I-S-E. Surprise. And the fourth word is turtle. Right? So E-S-S-T as per the alphabetical order. So here also, students, options will be given. 2 options will be wrong and 1 option will be correct. So you have to tick on that. Now moving on to the next one, that is tourist, festival, turtles and website. So F is going to come first. So festival, then tourist. So T-O. Now 2 words are there starting with T. So you have to go to the next letter. So the next letter is T-O. So that will come first. So first is festival, then comes tourist, then will come turtles, right? And then the last word, it is website. So that is the correct alphabetical order. Okay. Then moving on to the third one, that is channels, cleared, poultry and plastered. Right. So C, that is as per the alphabetical order will come first. So channels, then cleared. Now see the next 2 words here. What are the 2 words here? That is plastered and poultry. So what is going to come first? Yes, plastered, and then the last is poultry. So channels, cleared, plastered and poultry. Then moving on to the next one, that is protection, conservation, project and collection. So what's going to come first here? Right? What's going to come? See now, C-O, C-O in both conservation and collection. The 2 letters are same. Then we'll go to the third letter. Right? And the third letter, according to the third letter, what will be the first word as per the alphabetical order? Yes, it is conservation. Then comes collection. Now again these two words PRO, PRO, these three letters are same. Then we will go to the fourth one, and according to the fourth letter, what is going to be the next word there? As per the alphabetical order, it is project and then protection. So we are arranging them in alphabetical order, that is conservation, collection, project and protection. Okay. Coming to the fifth one. Now see, all the words are starting from the letter C. So we are going to see the next letter. And according to the next letter, what will be the first word in alphabetical order? Yes, it is captivating. And then the next one is going to be color. The third one is composition. And the fourth one is creativity. Right? So this is the question, such type of question you are going to get it with three options, two correct, one wrong. So you are going to click at the correct option and submit. Yes, students? Okay. Write down the question, students. Next question on a screen is identify the types of sentences. Now students, we have already completed this topic when we took up with the grammar topic, that is kinds of sentences and transformation of sentences. I have given exercises based on those two topics which I had told you to write down in your grammar notebook and write down the answers. Now see, here how are you going to get the question in the unit test? You will get the sentence and you have to identify that sentence. So whether it is exclamatory sentence or assertive sentence or imperative sentence, we have done that with the help of examples, right? So two options of that is going to be wrong and one is going to be correct. So you have to identify the sentence and click at the right option. Now see the first sentence on your screen, students. What surprise and delight they felt when they saw the seashore outside the wall. Now which type of sentence is this? Yes, it is. The answer is there on the screen. Exclamatory sentence. So assertive sentence, exclamatory sentence and imperative sentence, like that options will be given. So you are going to click on exclamatory sentence. Moving on to the second sentence. See on the screen, I have given three different types of sentences. The tourists were accommodated in the homes of the villagers. Now, this is which sentence? That is affirmative sentence. Okay. And see the third one. Haven't I fetched water from the lake? So, which type of sentence is this? Interrogative sentence. So, you have to identify the sentence and get the correct answer. See students, next two sentences I have given you for practice. So you are going to write down the questions and identify the type of sentence. Right? Only two I have given. Others you have it in your grammar notebook. See the first one. What a deep thought this art conveys and so easily. And there is an exclamatory mark at the end. So you must have understood what type of sentence it is. And see the second one, don't make a noise. So this also according to the rules I have explained to you all. So identify the type of sentence and write down the answer. Next question on the screen is pick out the infinitives from the following sentences. Right? So what is an infinitive, student, here? That is, infinitive is a non-finite verb usually formed by adding to the root verb. Right? So you have to find out the verb and then to plus verb. So that is going to be infinitive. Right? Now see the first sentence here. That is, they had to live in a broken house or had to construct a new house. See the answer that is there on your screen. Okay. Now what is the answer given there? To leave, there are two infinitives, and to construct. Okay. Now in the same way, there will be like, it will not be given to leave, but to had, to broken, and to leave. So three options. So you have to find out the correct option and click on that. So to plus verb. So you have to first find out the verb in the sentence, to plus verb. So that's going to be the correct infinitive in that sentence. Okay. See the second sentence here. I just had to do it, right? Now there is only one infinitive. So to do. So the options will be given and you have to click on the correct option. Write down, as we are discussing with the different types of questions, write down the sentences and do the practice of it. Now the third one, he wished to give the book to the man to save it. So again, there are two infinitives, give and save. So to plus verb, so it makes an infinitive. So to give and to save. So there are two infinitives in this, right? So I suppose as we are discussing with this different types of questions, you are writing down the answer, or else you can pause the video or take a screenshot and keep with you and do the practice later on. Now two more questions on the screen which no answers are given. What you have to do? Yes, you have guessed it right. You have to practice and do it on your own. The fourth question or the sentence is, now I know why the chief had to pretend not to notice me. And the fifth sentence is, he had been saving that exact amount to buy a gun. So, okay, so only two sentences I have given, so practice that. Next question is, fill in the blanks with suitable articles. Now, these students also, we have done with this topic of articles, right? And exercises were given. So once again, you have written it down in your grammar notebooks. So that questions also you can practice, right? Now, what is very important here, that where you have to use a or a, an and the, right? And when we are using a or an, so we have to take into consideration for certain words the pronunciation, right? So we have already learned about the consonant, what is going to come before that, which article, and the vowels. Okay, but there are some words, right, that we have studied, that is honest. So what will come before that, which article you have to insert, right? So along with all the rules we have studied about it. So once again revise that. Now for this I am not going to give you answers. You have to write the answers, insert the articles on your own. Right students? Okay. Now see the first one. Give me dash 1 rupee coin. So here you have to take a little precaution of the pronunciation and what article you are going to insert. Then second sentence is, Krishna Patil is dash Indian mountaineer. Third one is, laughter is dash best medicine. Fourth one is, we saw dash army of ants lugging dash fly which was at least 10 times dash ants size. And the fifth one is, it was dash smell that hit them first. So in the exam, that is unit test, you will get a sentence and you will get the three options, that is a, an and the. You will get only one article to insert, right? So you have to choose the option and select that and submit. Right students? Okay. See the next type of question on your screen. Select the correct question tags for the following statements. Now in unit 1, you have at one or two places to add the question tag, right? You have done it in your earlier classes too. Now we are going to discuss about it, right? So see on the screen, there are 5 statements given and options are given. So you are going to get these options, 3 options in this way, and 2 will be wrong, 1 is going to be correct. So you are going to select on that, right? Now see the first sentence there. There was no sound. And what are the options given here? Were there, wasn't there, was there. There was no. So no indicates negative sentence. So the question tag is going to be positive, right? Okay. So wasn't there will not come. So you have options now between 2. Were there or was there. What is going to be the correct option here? Right. That is was there. Now moving on to the second statement. You aren't really sorry. Aren't means are not. So again here among the options you have to select the which option? Not the negative one but the positive one, right? So 2 are negative, aren't you and aren't I. So the option are you is going to be the correct one, right? Then the third one, neither of them complained. Now didn't they, did they, nor they. So select the correct option and write down the correct question tag. Okay, now what will be the correct answer here? Did they. Okay, then moving on to our next sentence, that is a rainbow colors the entire sky. That is the positive sentence. So question tag is going to be negative. So does it will not come. So now we have options between these two, doesn't it and don't it. So what will be the correct one? Yes, doesn't it. Okay, and moving on to our last one, that is obey your elders. And the options are won't you, will you, shall you. So the correct option here is going to be obey your elders, will you, and question mark at the end, right? So you will get such type of questions where you have to select the right one and do it. So students, we have seen the different types of questions today, that is from question number 1 language study and the first set of questions, that is simple level questions, right? Okay, now in our next session we are going to do the revision for word formation, that is the adjectives, verbs and nouns. The same way the options will be given and some questions we are going to do it, that is from the text, from the poem and from the lessons. In the same way, we are going to do the revision of it. Now students, you are religiously going to write down this question and practice this question for the unit test. Write it down and practice it. I hope you are going to do so. So that is all for today students. Till we meet again, stay home, stay safe.